Okay, good morning, everyone. I know I did a couple of late night uh, streams, basically on the behalf of my main girl, Lachona, and a couple other people. I did that for um, people who are not used to hearing and seeing from me, so I did it. Of course, I'm still not 100. It is freezing cold right now. Um, so, um, I want to address a few concerns before I get into what I want to get into on my normal stream. My few concerns are one that one of my new subscribers, I also resubscribed to him because he's an up and coming WR War Robots player. Um, Bedro WR. And I'd like to give a shout out. He's complaining about the insane amount of lag, and I agree with that. The lag is it's unplayable, and that's one reason why the games go one way. That's one of the many reasons why the game goes one way real fast in most matches, and you hardly ever have a good match. And here's why I play WOR. Most of my matches do not go one way, or if they do, it's slowly. So um, and of course, I try to show you all how to be efficient in WOR. So therefore, let's hop right into it. As the thing says, I have two series. One series is Road to the Top to show you how to rank in the top ranks of all the different competitive categories. And this one shows you how to be more efficient. Okay, and in this stream, I always show you how to be better than me and not be a me, okay? Because I do what I do, and I don't want you guys to do what I do. I want you to be better. Love, peace, happiness, y'all. Let's dig right into it. Okay, so as you see here, I do have to start a new upgrade, but I'm going to tell you what I was upgrading last was on my vulture build, and you see that separator is level 3, so we'll just go ahead and start this one. Upgrade 800 for 4 hours, but you see the gain there. Alright, the gain is 23 more damage. So I'm trying to show you all how to be more efficient in your builds when you're first starting this. I wish Jackie B, which is a good buddy of mine, I wish she would have taken advantage of this instead of she disappeared from my friends group and disappeared from our clan for whatever reason. I don't know whatever happened to you, Jackie B. Come on back. So I do see her back, and I see she's level 4, but I see she's not part of my clan anymore. She's part of this Russian clan. And you see she just started, 2-2, 2-3. So she just started. She's doing well, but we got boosters going to get her up to these levels. And I don't understand why Jackie B, this is a shout out to you. I know you're not on right now, but Jackie B has her own stream and everything else. I appreciate you coming back to my friends group, or maybe it was a bug or something. Maybe it was a bug or something while you left our clan, because all of us on the clan are friends of yours and invited you to hang with friends and do things with friends and not have to struggle on your own. We're all trying to help you, Jackie. Come on back to us. Come on home. So to be more efficient, I always have to start with the tech tree. Okay? So when you get this SHR 34, you don't start upgrading that. You don't start upgrading the volcano. You don't start upgrading the MLRS. What you do is you buy one and unlock more. Okay? So that by the time you reach certain levels, because everything here is level locked, alright, that you can go and step up to the next open thing Which when you get to the end here, this is tier 9 area right here, tier 8 area, okay? You want to be able to buy that stuff as you level. So to buy that stuff, you need to unlock it. You need to at least buy one to unlock it, all right? And do not buy duplicates of stuff that you may get for free on the next level. So coming up, if you look at my older videos, I will tell you to open it, but don't buy it as you're leveling. Now, once you get to tier 7 and tier 8, level 8, level 9, the next one will not be free, but they will still give you a leveling bonus. And that's what you use to get your next thing. The most important thing in the game right now is to save your diamonds, which is a premium thing that you have to buy. Okay? I don't think jetpack can be leveled. This is the jetpack. I don't think it can be leveled, but it's very important. Everybody's not into the SS30s, but they are a monster, in my opinion. And for matches like TDM, you won't see them that much in going for beacon matches, but yeah. So here's the reason why I tell you not to overlevel certain low-level things, being efficient. Okay? There's one thing that you can level that maintains its integrity to, especially low level on the Russian thing, that maintains its integrity to the top levels of the game. There are two things right here: the titanium shield and the PPC. Okay? They both will maintain their integrity until the level 9 players have these highly leveled and still go at them hard. Shotguns carry over very well, but you want to get into the Ripper. The Ripper and the energy shield carry over very well to high level. The nano repair still carries over high to high levels, but the thing about that one is, even though it's a group repair, it still repairs you. Okay? So that's why it carries over well, but it carries over better for TDM hangers. Level 7-ish territory here, 6, 7. Things that carry over well, very well. You will see a lot of jetpack play up in the higher leagues. So let's see what the problem with the jetpack is. The jetpack costs 1,200. Okay? Diamonds, gems, whatever you want to call them. Diamond is a gem. The flamethrower resonator, okay? BCM is okay. 150 is a monster. If you're very good at long range, the BC 150 is a monster, okay? Green lasers are very good. Now, a lot of people come to a dilemma here between these three bots right here. The SHR, which is a level 8 bot, level 7-ish 8 bot. The SHR, the H, the heavy, which switches out one light spot for another heavy slot. Okay? You have to be a player that really deals with that. Does more with preference than actual ability. And then a lot of people at level 9 come to this dilemma. Whether they want the slower, heavier one or the faster one. And the difference is not that much in the speed. But the heaviestness is a lot. The hardness is 28,000, so you have some people running that. But a person who's a speed player, okay, will go for this one at 105 instead of 90. So you lose a lot of armor for more speed. That's a dilemma that I can't settle for nobody, because both of them are level 9 and they use either drone. Okay, it's up to you. It's up to your play style or whatever. We'll take a short look at the American tree. Hey, thank you for showing up, Randeep. Thank you for showing up. My man Randeep does his thing. and you will catch him in the streams and everything else. And I appreciate you coming out, brother. So I am actually running my Scout. The Scout carries over well for one reason and one reason only, because it's short of a heavy. It only has a very small health pool, and it's 155 speed. See the speed, and that's why I tell people about their play style. Okay, unless you really know your play style, do not upgrade the robots, and do not upgrade poor weapons. Okay, but so I use the Scout, but I don't use it with these weapons. And only reason why I use the Scout because it's 155 speed as compared to when you get up here to the Jaeger, which I told you will get for free, is 130. Now, I'm telling you all, because of the prevalence of jetpacks on the Russian side, you want more speed on your Scout. So the 155 is good, and the fastest bot in the game is on the Russian side, but it's the only fast bot. It's 180 speed, and I showed y'all in my hangar. Like I said, I can't vouch for the superior, so I would not agree investing in that. The MLRS is fine, invested it or not. I still use one, but the Hellfire is way better, and I explained that to y'all. It's a way higher tier weapon. The Hellfire is sitting right there. It's a level 8, level 9 weapon. Okay. But I still agree with the cheapness and the power of the Tempest. If you are a direct shooter, the Tempest is good at low level and at high level. But you don't see it much in the high level because a lot of people aren't real good shooters. But and same way with the AGS 155M, I suggest that you don't invest too much into it, simply because there is the railgun down here, the big rail, okay, which is basically the same kind of gun, but it shoots a lot faster, okay. The projectile is faster, and that's the reason why I want you guys to be efficient and not invest so much into certain things. The ECB1 dome is good. It's a generalized shield. Plasma is for brawlers to slow people down if you have other heavy weapons that will hurt them. Okay. The mine layer, if you're an ambush type person with a faster gameplay, you want to get there faster, then you lay traps for people, the mine layer is one for you to invest in. Okay. The saw is a brilliant brawling weapon, but I do not advise most people to invest in it because you ain't that good with it. Same way with the hammer. Both of them are very great at what they do, but my advice is to do them with the Predator. Okay, the Predator is a stealth unit. Okay, Bennick always has a problem with this. My main man Bennick 213 streamer, he always has a problem with this because he stealths at the wrong time, then comes out like, oh man, it don't work, it don't do this, it don't do that. It's not his play style. And my best advice to you to be efficient is to do what's best for your playstyle. Because Bennick has many things in his hangar that are range, but Bennick, in my point of view, is a real good mid-range player. Okay, so a player like Boneless Paul that goes all in on long-range stuff. Boneless Paul, his stream just ended not too long ago, is a monster at long range stuff. So I would tell him invest heavily in big rail, invest heavily in the separators, but you can do a combination of harpoon, EMP, saw, hammer, those kind of things if you're a brawler. And these are more like ambush stuff, just so you know. The American tree overall tends to be a lot faster, but it also tends to be a little bit lighter in the ass, meaning that it tends to be lighter on the hardness or armor or health side, however people want to put it. You guys know I have a Vulture. I do have a big rail on it at the moment. I went through several renditions, testing stuff for everyone here. I do not recommend the plasma that it comes with because the Vulture cannot put a shield on because of its jetpack. It is the only American bot with a jetpack, so you will heavily see Russians with jetpacks everywhere. I do recommend the EP2 Defender and the ECB1 Dome. The shields for the Americans are a must. Okay, they're faster, but they're lighter in weight. And I do not recommend the teleport unless you're playing in group play. This, that, and the third. The Chasteners, which are like Punishers on WR, I do recommend them. They are very good. I have two of them. But my advice to you coming up to be efficient is to find one of the weapons that I tell you are good and work on that one weapon while you're leveling. Okay? Instead of buying multiples and multiples of the same weapon, which you guys know I've already done and everything. I do not have the 35H, but my co-streamer Terra Road and also my clan boss Terra Road does have a 35H on the American tree. It's something I'm working on. It is good for you to have. All right. Now I don't know why I don't have this, but I'm gonna open this. I thought I had it before, which I did have it, but some kind of glitch happened or whatever, so that I don't have it. But now I have it now. Okay. My being efficient stream, I use my Vulture as a sniper, but it gets the caps fast because it is the second fastest American at 150. Now, the only good thing about the Vulture is that it has the jetpack and it has extra hardness more than other bots, but it does not have any shields unless you add in that one heavy slot up here, the EP2 Defender. Okay, so unlike many other Americans, you can't make it stealth, you can't make it have a shield like this one or anything else. There's no mod slot on this. Okay, so you have to go all in with the Vulture. The Vulture is automatically high risk, high reward. I like it. Ever since I had my Vulture on Vulture, yes, I do pull it in and pull it out. It depends on what I'm doing at the time. Okay, so we'll go through my personal setups and show you what I've got rolling right now. I do have the Scout coming in at the fastest American and the second fastest in game at 155. Now, notice the low health pool right there. Okay, so therefore I do have an EP2 Defender shield up there, and I do use the maximum range 1760 Tempest. Okay, they do 760. They do well at range and on and in close. The thing about it is, at range you have to be very accurate and you have to predict where they're going to be. But it does have a very good protective weapon, and I say protective, and I say protective as of area protection, or which I use in this case as beacon protection. They have to get on the beacon, they have to land. You can lay 4 mines, and they do over 15,000 right now at level 9. Okay. Alright, next up, I do have my M35, which is level 9 bot. I have my healing here. He has a good hardness for the American tree at 22,000. And I'm using a level 8 ECB drone. And I'm using the plasma to slow you down and the missiles at long range, because this is a slower bot for the American tree, but not that bad. And here's the thing. This does work against Russians a lot, but other Americans that have shields that you have to beat down first, they tend to outmaneuver the missiles because you don't get enough slowing effect on them. That's the only downfall. You have to beat their shields down. And That still works okay for the most part, unless they have the same shields here. If they're running two of these EP2 defenders, it's real hard to kill another American on that. Now, this Russian that I have in here also has a repair drone. The jetpack cannot be upgraded. See, that's it. It says max. So jetpack here is what it is. And I have two green lasers, a shield, and one of the best Russian weapons for brawling right now. The damage is insane. 6571 for the resonator. Okay, it's pretty much equivalent to the it's pretty much equivalent to the EMP. The only difference is it makes them set still and does more damage, but the EMP is similar to the resonator. It does a lot less damage, but what it does do is, and it has 10 less range to be exactly, but what it makes, it removes shields from American bots, and it causes all the bots to recharge all their weapons, which the resonator doesn't do. The resonator does do high damage, but it doesn't cause you to have to reload all your weapons. So if you actually catch another player with high reload value weapons like these are, they are like screwed altogether. That's the reason why I have it on my Vulture. And if I see somebody really high running around with those, I just fly away and then shoot them from range. Okay. And the separators are good, but here's what I'm telling you. At their range, it is monster. And at 440 range, is very good. Range, very good damage. The downfall of the separator is this. It accumulates a charge and produces a quick shot. But during the energy accumulation, right, meaning that you have to press fire and wait for the weapon to charge. It goes zzz, okay? You have to keep tracking that target, number one. And number two, it stops all movement. Now, reason why I have it on the Vulture, I can do that zzz, and I can fly up and still shoot with it. So that is a good combination if you ask me. And down to my second Russian, and as I was speaking to you all earlier, letting you know that the titanium shield adds durability to your robot, but it loses a weapon slot. Now, the bot that I'm using, the 34 ml, does not have any top slots whatsoever, but it does have the most amazing speed in the game at 180. So therefore, I'm using a flamethrower, which I can get in because it's so close. All right. If someone hits you with a pause or something like that, AMP, anything like that, all right, the reload time is only 3 seconds, and it's fast enough to get back in, or it's fast enough to get out of range and into cover, where my repair pack kicks in. This is, I think, level 7 for repair is my highest level mod slot thing. Okay, so it repairs 217 every couple seconds. Okay, but you have to not be under fire. If you're under fire, it won't kick in and it won't work. All right, so those are my little keys and tips, and I hope you all paid attention for the stream. Love, peace, happiness, everyone. I will see y'all out there. Sorry for taking so long because it's been 24 minutes. I will see y'all out on the battlefield. I don't have no mercy for nobody. You know, not my mama, not handicaps, babies, kids, nothing. I go at you. If you logging in